question for you.
What's up?
Is America the real Egypt?
Absolutely. Well, I won't call it the real Egypt. You have to understand what that word means. The word Egypt is not an Egyptian word per se. Because the ancient Egypt was called the Kemet. But the word but the word in itself is a symbol. It's a metaphor for something. And what it's a metaphor for is bondage.
Oh yeah, I remember reading that.
Yeah, Egypt is a metaphor for bondage. So when you ask me, is America the real Egypt? You're absolutely correct. That's exactly what it is. That's exactly what it's been. Yeah.
Yo, I was watching something. That basically said that this planet was how Australia was supposed to be back in the day. How Australia was supposed to be like a jail continent.
A penal colony.
Yes.
Right, that's exactly what Australia. See, what happened was England in particular, all their degenerates, all their criminals, they had no place to put them, so they sent them on ships and sent them to America and sent them to Australia. Yeah, you're absolutely right. They were penal colonies.
Oh, but I didn't know they did the same thing with America, though.
Oh, of course. All of their trash, what they perceived as lowlifes, the ones that weren't of the nobility per se. Yeah, they sent them across the overseas. They sent them to America and Australia. You're absolutely right. They were penal colonies where they was able to run free.
Yo, so what I heard was this planet, the whole planet was supposed to be like a penal. What's the word you just said?
A penal colony.
Penal colony.
Yeah. Well,
like for penalties, I guess. Yeah. Wait 1 second. I don't know what you want, girl. She still has food, actually.
Yeah. You're absolutely right. Okay, here's the thing. The planet is a trap for lost souls.
Holy shit! So that's why we keep reincarnating back into this planet.
Correct. See, what it is all right. Our soul is immortal. Period.
Yeah.
Your body is an imprisonment. This physical reality is a prison, for our souls. So we keep reincarnating over and over on our mother's side of the family. When somebody on your mother's side of the family dies, somebody's either pregnant or about to give birth. And
what happened? My grandma, you heard?
Huh?
You get reincarnated on what is it called? Matriarchal?
The matriarchal side, yeah. Right, and what it is, like I said again, your spirit, your soul, whatever you want to call it, is an energy. And like Newton put it, energy cannot be destroyed, it's only transferred from one place to another, right?
Yes.
So with that being said, they figured out the way to entrap your soul and reincarnate you over and over and over and over again. This is a prison. And the reason why they want to entrap your soul is because they can't leave. So, but in the meantime, the fact that they can't leave, they don't want you to leave either. So you originated from the source.
Yes.
They don't want you
back. We go back to the source. That's what the Kabbalah teaches.
No. They don't want you. We don't go back to the source because we're trapped here. See,
people go back to the light.
No, listen. We are trapped here. Nobody goes back. You're not able to go back, and it's by design. It's by design. The Freemasons, the Illuminati, whatever you want to call them, they specifically hold these rituals and these funeral rites that we go through, being placed in a cemetery, in a box, in a casket. All of those are rituals to keep us coming back. That's why I don't go to funerals. I don't participate in none of that, because you come back. You're supposed to cry when somebody's born. You're supposed to laugh when somebody dies.
When they die, yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Holy shit! So, is there any way to get back to the source?
Yeah. If all of us stop having orgasms and stop producing children. we all just die out. If everybody dies out and stop producing children, we'll all go back. But we can't go back one by one.
Because when you come back as a collective. You got a small collective,
right,
which is your immediate family, and then you got a large collective, right?
Collective, yeah. And we all come back. Like I said again, we all reincarnate on our mother's side of the family. That's why it's important to them to keep it in the bloodline. They marry the nobility marry their cousins and stuff like that because they don't want to come reincarnate back as a peasant. You understand what I'm saying? Or living in a trailer park. So they know to marry their cousins. So they know that they're coming back. But they tell us it's taboo to sleep with our cousins and to sleep with our family. And so we can be scattered, you know?
Yeah.
And so with that being said, you know, like I said, the funerals that we do, you know, placed in a coffin with
ceremony. I know the ceremony.
Listen. Cemetery, cement. All right. Then you have the mortuary, which is the martyr board. And then you see what I'm saying? Then you have the grave, which is gravel. All of these are Masonic terms. And they all use that when they bury you. And these rituals of going to the funeral and getting a Masonic preacher to say the eulogy over you, all of that are rituals, ancient rites to keep you continuously coming over here. That's why I'm not having no funeral. They're going to burn me. I'm not trying to come back here. I'm not going to put me in a sepulcher to be trapped in a grave in gravel. Think about it. The rock is a symbol of the materialistic immortality of the soul. So if I put you in gravel, I'm trapping your soul.
So that's why with masonry, and I'm only telling you this because I know you know. You heard, like I said, that shit don't belong to me, and I don't just be talking about it.
Right.
So when they talk about the cornerstone and the rough stone.
The rough ashlar, and the smooth ashlar.
Yes, the rough ash, exactly. The rough, yes. So you are aware, and it, yup, from out of the quarry.
That's right. That is correct.
And it's funny because a lot they give attribution to Solomon. Because of the spiritual and ceremonial shit that was taking place during the building of Solomon's temple.
Right. And you must understand the thing of Solomon's temple. See, what it is, everybody, it's a misnomer, it's misconstrued. Solomon's temple is not a physical structure.
Yes, it's a whole metaphorical.
It's metaphorical for your consciousness, for your psyche as a whole. Character building. When you constructing a temple and you don't hear the tools, the reason why you can't hear tools while you're constructing a temple, because the temple is a temple of your mind.
Oh, that's why they say a temple built with no sound.
That's right.
Wow, I never
It's not a physical temple. So if you go looking for Solomon's temple, you'll be looking in vain. You know?
Yeah.
It's about character building. It's about finding the self. It's about, finding out and differentiating your ego from your shadow, from the collective unconscious to your personal unconscious, and, incorporating them as a whole so you really know thyself. That's why in all the Greek temples it said to know thyself.
Mm-hmm.
But yes.
So let me ask you a question.
What's up?
If I get cremated, right?
Right.
There's a thing about cremation, though.
Mm-hmm.
You hear me? Are you listening?
Yes, absolutely.
All right. The thing about cremation is this. I could understand they cremate you, right?
Correct.
But remember the rites that they also did with the pharaohs.
Right.
How they removed the organs, placed them in jars, placed them in certain parts.
Right.
Of the building.
Right.
So even if I get cremated, right?
Right.
Won't the morgue remove my organs before they cremate me?
Pretty much.
So
But
does is that
but you have to request stuff like that. You
to
have to
have
have,
all my organs burned?
you have to request that stuff like that. You have to be specific and getting in writing for them not to do that. Right. Because here's the thing. Your enemy is your body. Your body
Yes.
is the enemy. I don't care how you put makeup on. I don't care how much you take a shower, how you wash it. Only thing you doing is washing your jail cell. That's all you doing. Your body is your enemy. It's the one that got you here in the first place. It's the one that craves the sexual orgasm so you can reproduce a child. You know, contrary to popular belief, children are sin. Period. That's why they say the sins of the fathers. I don't care how they twist it in, oh, I love my children. First of all, to love in that capacity is wrong. Because a lot of us love our children more than they love, how can I put it, whatever you want to call it, the God particle, for a lack of a better term.